Hello and welcome to this 10-minute morning stretch. We are just going to start at the top of our mat. Feet are going to be hip width apart. We're going to roll the shoulders back and down and just start with some deep belly breaths in and out through the nose. And we'll gently move to rolling our neck in whatever way that feels good. Just getting all those kinks out. Rolling slowly left, and then maybe switching directions. Stopping anywhere that gets sticky, really taking it slow and breathing. We're going to inhale, arms up, and grab onto opposite elbows. For a side bend here, bending over to our left, our hips are going to shoot out to the right. Inhale back to center, exhale, grab opposite elbow and stretch to the right. Taking your elbows, we're just going to bend at the waist, coming down to ragdoll, big bend at the knees here, just rocking gently, letting your shoulders, neck, and chest become really heavy. Now dropping the hips all the way to the floor for malasana or a baby squat. We're going to just rock left and right. If you're up on your toes here, you can't quite get the heels down, that's totally fine. We're still going to rock left and right, opening up the hips. Elbows can press into the knees to help open the hips. I'm going to drop hands to the floor, lift the hips. We're just going to flow through a flat back progression. Exhale, bend the knees and fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands can come to shins if that's more accessible for you. Just going to inhale, exhale, bend, warming up the hamstrings. It's our last one. We're going to sweep the arms overhead on our next inhale. Big sweep, tiny back bend if that feels good. Exhale, fold all the way down. And coming onto our hands and knees. Going to warm up the spine with cat-cow. We're going to exhale, push the air out. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look at the belly button. Then we're moving into some C curves. Taking your gaze to the opposite foot, creating a C curve in the spine. And then we're just going to move organically here, whatever feels good. You can go back to the cat-cow, you can do a couple circles, really warm it up. We're going to tuck our toes and press the hips back to sit on our heels. This is a really intense stretch for the bottoms of our feet, so we're going to take this gently. If you're looking for more, you can walk the fingertips back all the way up the thighs if that feels good. It is an intense stretch, so take it easy here. We're on our feet all day. This is a great way to stretch out our toes and the bottoms of our feet. Moving into puppy pose, we're just going to walk our fingertips forward. Stretch them all the way out. Drop the chest to the floor. Your bum's going to lift high in the air here. You should feel this across your chest. Chin comes to the floor. We're going to walk back to child's pose. So hips come to heels. Forehead touches the mat, and those fingertips are still stretched out in front of you. I like to rock a little in my child's pose. Just rock those hips left and right if that feels good. And then dropping onto our belly. We're going to release the tops of the feet, tent the fingertips on the outside of the shoulders. We're going to inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades up and back. Exhale, fold down to the ground. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, dropping back down. Trying to get just a little bit higher, lifting that chest with each round. Exhale, coming down. Making sure to squeeze the glutes here to protect the low back. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale down. Next, I'm going to extend my right arm straight, keeping my left fingertips tented. I'm going to bend the left knee and pop it over towards that extended hand. If it doesn't touch the floor, that's okay. You should still feel this opening up the hip, and you should feel this a lot in your right shoulder. Rolling back to center, switching arms here, extending the left, bend in the knee, pop it right behind you. Big breaths here. We're going to roll back through center, and it wouldn't be a morning stretch without a downward dog. So we're going to press back to down dog, lift the heels, press the fingertips into the mat. We're just going to flow onto our toes and then press the heels down. So we're inhale up onto our toes, exhale, press the feet to the mat. Inhale, reach up onto the toes, exhale, press the heels. You may find that your heels are getting closer and closer to the mat with each round. And now we'll just rock a little if that feels good for your hips. We take alternating steps with the heels. And then finishing up our down dog, we're going to take tiny steps towards the center of the mat. You can bend your knees a lot here if you need to. Dropping back, I'm just going to sit cross-legged. I'm going to face you. Arms are going to sweep overhead on the inhale. Just going to take a gentle twist. The left arm comes behind you. Right arm grabs opposite knee, twisting at the torso. As we inhale, you're going to lengthen the spine up. As you exhale, you can press a little further into the twist if you'd like. Moving on to the other side. And this is a slow and gentle stretch, but it's also very active. Just make sure to be gentle and not push yourself too far in this stretch. Coming back through center, we're going to inhale, arms overhead. We're going to fold over whichever foot is placed in the front. So for me, that's my right foot. Breathing gently here. Try not to resist this stretch. Relax the muscles in the hips and the hamstrings. And come back through center, switch feet. Now my left foot is in front. I'm going to fold over to this side. If you need a little more, you can always walk the fingertips out. Again, just relaxing the head, chest, and shoulders. Walking back toward the center for a final forward fold stretch. We'll walk the hands back in. And that completes our stretch. Have a great day, guys. Namaste.